Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. Today we're going to be ripping into a small little sampler of coin rolls. And actually, this is a fun video because even though it's not a huge volume of rolls, this is what I like to call a sampler. I got this from a new bank that I've never been before. Grabbing a sampler of $40, $50, $60 in rolls will give you an idea of the type of rolls that they do provide in their bank wrapped type, and they also give you an idea if they hold a lot of the customer wrapped rolls. Now, is there really a big difference between the bank wrapped and the customer wrapped? Well, there are a few things that maybe you ought to keep in mind so that way you know what to look for. Generally, some would say the better stuff would be in the customer wrapped rolls. The reason why I like to coin roll hunt during the holidays or any time after September 1st or Labor Day is that you begin to see more quality customer wrapped rolls. And pretty much, someone wraps up all of their change, from their piggy bank, from that water jug they've been keeping in the corner of their closet in anticipation of some extra spending during the holidays, especially for those people that don't want to use credit cards, debit cards, that sort of thing. So they're really not mindful of the type of material that can be found in their change. So they'll just roll it up, send it to the bank. Usually the bank personnel wouldn't know any better. There are some bank people, tellers, managers that actually search through the change to find things like silver, key dated coins, that sort of thing. So that is a customer wrapped roll. It's actually taped on both ends. It is unsearched by me. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Bank rolls. Loomis or NF String & Sons. Of course, this one says Loomis. Okay, they are put together with a machine, and the ends of them are professionally crimped. I guess you would call it professionally. But some would say that any silver that would be worth a spit would be taken out of the coins. Just, their machinery, I guess, would weigh the coins as they run through the process. Don't know if that's true or not. I guess the only people that would know are the people that work for these armored car companies. But I like to bust through them just the same way. Now, with these type of rolls, you're more likely to get full, solid new coins. So you get a solid roll of 16s, 2017s, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and rip into this. This one does not have tape on it, so it's kind of could be a mystery, could not be, could maybe. Quarters typically are a crapshoot if you are looking for silver. It's most difficult just because of the high volume of newer coinage that exists in quarters. So we're just going to go ahead and roll right through this. Plus, I'm also going to be looking for varieties and errors. All right. There are a few of these America the Beautiful quarters I'm still looking for. Ooh, stuck together. Disgusting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you come across stuff like that as well. Frederick Douglass. I don't think I have one of those yet. Okay. You never know. You might find something pretty neat in here. $20 is hardly ever enough to go through. There's a bicentennial. If it's a de-minted coin, I like to pull it aside because there's a really nice double die that can be found. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for one of those. It's only in the Denver minted coins. If you were to find one just in regular circulating condition, it's worth about $500. Yeah, you guys perked up when I said that, huh? There we go. And I apologize about the glare of the lighting. It's kind of early this morning. So, see, nothing else notable. We got a few 1980s quarters in there. Yeah, mostly America the Beautiful. All right, so we're down with one roll. Let's go ahead and rip into this next one here. Yeah, I get jacked up and jazzed up for this time of year, coin roll hunting. And some of you would probably say, well, you know, just grabbing, you know, $40, $50 in rolls is pretty much a waste of time, isn't it? Not necessarily. If you, I live in a bigger metro area, so I could hit up maybe 5, 6 banks on the same street in the span of about 20 minutes. I'll grab maybe 40, $50 from each one. I'd put those rolls into like a Ziploc and then just label them the name of the bank I grabbed them from. And if anything worthwhile comes up as a result, then I'll go back to that bank and see if I could search for more. And I always pull out the 1983 quarters. I seem to sell those Ozark Riverways. I don't think I have that one, but it's a beater already. Wow. The 83s, there's another bicentennial. It's a D, so I'll put that one aside. Quick glance. You'll know if you have silver right away because it's going to be whitish in color. Yeah, we got a few P minted coins in here. There's a nice Ozark. I'm going to pull that one aside. The newer America the Beautifuls, I haven't heard too much on the error or variety front. They seem to be keeping them pretty clean, the mint is. So if there's anything funny coming up, they're usually good about spotting those supposed errors. But like I was saying before, I pull aside the 1983s, P's and D's, so we're done with the quarters there. And I sell them by the full roll, circulated, and I usually sell them for double face value. It's pretty good. I mean, you're not going to get rich off of it, but, you know, a few rolls here and there can make a little bit of difference when you're trying to feed your coin collecting habit, I guess. Okay, these Loomis rolls are tight, brother. Dimes, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to search silver and varieties. Again, it's going to be a quick glance for you. Of course, I'll show coins that are meaningful. You know, I'll flip through them relatively quickly here. 65, 90D, 96. Have you guys been coming across some 2017s and all the denominations? Should be by now, seeing as how we're just about 2/3 of the way through. Scratched up, 88D. And yeah, I just found my first 2017 dime the other day, actually out of pocket change. One of those. And now I'm starting to find them everywhere. You know, I found this one probably 2 weeks ago, and now they're all over the place. Okay. Yeah, pretty generic group of coins here. I'm hoping maybe I could pull out a reverse of 68 variety in the 69, 70, and 71s. Or 69 and 70 rather. They didn't have any in 71s, but no dice there. Okay, roll 2, guys. Sorry, I had 3 cups of coffee this morning, so I'm just a little bit skittish. It's not by design, of course, so... What is this here? Just dirty? Yeah, just dirty. I thought I had a silver. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my regular routine here, visiting 4 or 5 banks a day, doing the hodgepodge mix, and I've been doing it for 20 years. I've been coin roll hunting since the 90s, guys. And that's how you do it. It's almost like cherry picking your banks. I know some people, again, claim that it's kind of ridiculous and a waste of time, but Believe me, I've made more money coin roll hunting than most others have because of that trick. And when you go into a new bank that you've never been to before, or you've never been a customer of, like I'm not a customer of like a TD bank, but I'll still go in there, and generally they will not bat an eye of giving you just like $40-50 and roll coin. It's like not a big deal to them. It's only when you ask for like, hey, can I get a $1,000 case of halves, then you know it becomes a little bit of an issue. Oh, and a quick little rant. I've had to let go of a few subscribers because they claim that they cannot stand me rambling on through the videos. And they've decided to comment with some pretty harsh verbiage. Again, I will not tolerate any sort of negative type feedback because there's a lot of younger folks that do join this channel to watch some of my videos. So keep in mind, if that were the case and you are caught, you are gone for good. No ifs, ands, or buts, and you will be reported because I will not tolerate that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Everybody's pretty cool, but yeah, there's been a couple guys that are just, I don't know. I provide a harmless service to a lot of people, getting them to get excited with coin collecting, but then again, you know, there's a lot of people that have had to throw in politics into this, and I know it's kind of a hot topic these days, you know, with Charlottesville and the presidency, and there's a 70. Oh, we got one. Reverse of 68, so it's got the deep valleys at the top of the torch. 1970, that's a keeper. It's worth a few bucks. Yeah, politics seems to be a big deal to a lot of people these days, and yeah, I'm not into that, especially when it comes to my videos, because, you know, I cater to all groups, all people, all the time. But when it becomes a heated debate, a one-sided debate where they're talking smack, and I haven't even said my first word edgewise, you know, you're gone. Yeah, that's all there is to it. It's you know, pretty cut clear. You know, the audience here is younger, and yeah, they don't need to be subjected to stuff like that. So, be as it may. Besides, I'm almost to 30,000 subscribers. I know I don't do it that often, but I might have to do a nice little contest in commemoration of the 30,000 subs. And maybe I'll do that during the holidays. Do something really nice for you guys. Alright, nothing else of note. A lot of 2014s, 15s, and 16s. There's another 17. Whoops. There we go. And exactly what I thought I would be getting. Some dirty, nasty shit like that. But, you know, it's exactly what I thought the mix would be for a armored car company. I find more silver in customer wrap rolls. I remember probably 5 years ago, I pulled like $40 face in silver dimes when I was up in Marin County, and that's like a nicer, ritzier area of California, north of San Francisco. Went to a Bank of America, and not thinking anything of it. I was just, you know, getting some cash and getting some change, and yeah, a lady ended up giving me $10 in rolls of dimes, and they were this old green wrapper. Open them up, and they're a mixture of silver and clad dimes in there, and yeah, I ended up buying off like $400 face and dimes from her after I cracked open those two, and yeah, I ended up with a lot of silver dimes. But that's how it works. Okay, as you can see, really nothing exciting except the 70 Roosevelt dime with the reverse of 68 variety. Pulled a few of those on video before, but that's how it works. Real quick, some of you have asked me what a dump bank is. It's real simple. Now, if you're going to go into coin roll hunting as a holiday type activities or something that you're going to do to enhance your coin collection, you want to keep this in mind. Don't crap where you eat. I know, right? The place that you get your quality coins from, your rolls, isn't going to be the same place that you dump the coins back into. The importance of that being is you don't want to end up with the same inventory when you go to buy your next batch. Because some of these banks, they don't go through enough rolled coins. Like, they don't have a huge need for a merchant service where they go through the rolls, that you might end up receiving some of that coin that you've already been through. So keep that in mind. You want to designate a dump bank that generally does not have good quality rolls. Statistically, to name a few, Chase and here in California, Bank of the West are two prime examples of banks that I would dump at. Banks I would pick up from are like Bank of America and Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, you're able to get and order full cases of half dollars. They're really only one of the few banks in the general vicinity that allow that. So you really don't want to, kind of step on yourself and all that. You want to keep the inventory as fresh as possible for you so you can find the nicest finds and the most rarest valuables or whatever. But anyways, if you guys like the video, sorry it's a little long-winded. We're coming up on 20 minutes. Please do hit the like button. I appreciate your guys' time this nice fine Saturday morning. I'll be doing more coin roll hunting videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Something different for a change. And welcome back to the busiest time of the year for coin collecting. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, you'll like it. Take care.